Every single Republican candidate running for major office every 2-4 years, same thing, racist, sexist, misogynist, the whole list goes on, and the list could go on and on. But as you can see, nothing new for the Democrats. In reality, it was President Trump, not Barack and not Joe, who actually got real results for every demographic group in the country. As a matter of fact, the most that were disproportionately hurt by Biden-Obama policies were minorities in America. It was Donald Trump, not Barack, not Joe, that ushered in record low after record low after record low unemployment for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, women in the workplace, youth unemployment, African American youth unemployment. And it was President Trump who increased funding, longest term commitment with the largest amount of money to historically black colleges. President Trump that developed opportunity zones. President Trump that passed criminal justice reform and prison reform and police reform. Not Barack and not Joe. And today you heard Obama say the filibuster was a relic of the Jim Crow era. The only relic we should be concerned about is Obama's former vice president, because while Barack is comparing his political adversaries to racists and bigots, well, it's Joe Biden, the leader, their presidential candidate this year, Joe Biden, who worked hand in hand with segregationists to slow immigration. Let's quote NBC News, shall we? He led the charge on an issue that kept black students away from the classrooms of white students. 1977, Joe worried that his children could grow up in a, quote, racial jungle. Biden's words. And let's not forget, for decades, Biden revered the former Klan leader, Robert KKK Byrd. Biden called Byrd the dean of the U.S. Senate, close friend, a mentor. By the way, Byrd was also praised by Pelosi and by Schumer and by Bill and Hillary Clinton. And Byrd, by the way, along with Al Gore Sr. and others, well, they filibustered the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which people like John Lewis, they accomplished, which, by the way, was historic in every way imaginable. They're praising the guy that filibustered all that, which was ultimately passed. Why? Because Lyndon Johnson got overwhelming support from Republican senators, 80% in the Senate and the House. By the way, why do Democrats constantly get a pass for their disgusting history of racism?